Guys, it is Sir Cheku here with another video. This video of mine will contain two battles. One of those battles would be a PvP battle between me, the Eye of Sauron, and a rank 19 Confederation player named Tornado. It would be a 22-minute long battle, so let's see how it goes. The map of choice would be Wild Lagoon, so an ocean map it is, so you can expect some naval action. I'll be going for a shipyard build, at least that was my main intention, but due to lapse of concentration I wasn't able to make it. I did have window of 5 seconds to make a shipyard in deployment time, so due to a lapse in concentration I wasn't able to make it. As the result, I didn't get enough containers on land. Actually, I got 55% of containers on land, as Resistance always get most of the containers. Anyway, producing Caimans now. Did manage to get two containers on ocean, but my Confederation friend here was able to make a shipyard in deployment time, so he got 90% of the container. I'm not 90%, but maybe 70% of containers on ocean. I managed to get only two containers, so that certainly isn't enough. Scouting here, placing mines here, but here we can see that he already has 5 supply centers and HQ level 3 my commons are stocked, so Delta survived the mines. Yeah, okay, going for the 5th supply center, saving resources for HQ3. A Cayman scout here, let's see what it reveals. He's still making delta, so we can expect him to go for a delta rush. Seeing this, I immediately decided to make some 2-gun tower and hoped that he would attack me from this side and not from this side. If he had attacked me from this side, I would be completely defenseless. I had nothing on land, so that as a caution I upgraded my shipyard to level 2 to produce alligator and rallied them to this point, so that in case he ever decides to attack me on this side, my alligator would be able to take on those deltas. Anyway, my Cayman scouted his way to see what he has. He has 7 supply centers. Oh great, and a 7 supply center and going for vertex as well. Well, that's very bad for me. 7 supply center, and I still have only 5 supply center. Although I have 2 level 2 shipyards. Rallying my alligator over here. Yeah, assault killed my rifleman here. I placed my rifleman of mine. Yeah, my coyote was trying to be annoying, killing some of his assaults and scouting the base. Okay, here goes the deltas. As soon as I saw those delta, I put on gold defense boost. He's also on gold naval strike boost, as it is quite evident from his range, the range of his deltas. Yeah, gun tower doing their job well, as those deltas focused their fire on one of my gun tower. I sent my rifleman ahead towards him. You see, riflemen are better against delta than grenadiers, as grenadier had to stop to throw their grenades, but riflemen can fire even while moving. So they are quite useful against delta, as they are fast. They can reach delta very fast. As soon as I dealt with his delta, I decided to send all my alligators, all 3 alligator and 2 of my 2 newly produced alligator towards his base. I'll be attacking him, as soon as possible, because I didn't want to give him time to make platforms, because once those platforms are built, it's very hard to stop them. I killed one of the platforms that was being constructed. He has 2 vertex, but 2 vertex won't be enough against 3 alligator with 2 more coming. Yeah, here he already has a platform over here. His vertex would manage to kill one of my alligators, and one of my alligators would die to this platform, as we all know how powerful Confed platforms are with Imba range. Yeah, there it goes. One of my alligator died. Okay, he's going for more platforms, spamming platforms here. As soon as I saw this, I decided that I instructed 2 of my alligators to fire at the headquarters, just to ensure that he cannot build another construction yard elsewhere. I instructed 1 of my alligators to fire at the construction yard here, so that these platforms that are being constructed won't get finished. Yeah, here it goes. One of my alligators will soon fire at the construction yard. Yeah, his vertex is still trying to be annoying, but what they don't realize, 1 vertex mode cut it against 3 alligators. See how strong his construction yard is. It's taking even an alligator is taking longer than usual time to destroy it. Once I destroy his construction yard, he won't be able to finish those platforms so that I can kill them while they don't have their armor. Neither can they fire. Okay, my alligator is shading his base. Soon they will attack those platforms as well. Yeah, one more vertex. Also, he has a level 2 vehicle factory right now, so I was quite excited. I thought the victory is quite imminent. I would get an easy victory out of it, but my Confederation friend here had some plans of his own. Had a trump card up his sleeves. My alligator are shredding his base right now. Meanwhile, I went HQ4 and two avia factories for hawks and then this happened. I saw this, and as soon as I saw this, I I made another gun tower here, but it won't get finished. Although it won't get finished, I still tried. It didn't even have enough power, so I had to destroy both of my shipyards to free up power so that both of my gun towers can finish. Produce some riflemen. Yeah, he has 3 deltas and 2 hammers and some assaults over here. My gun towers will kill the deltas, bruise some assaults, even kill them, some of them. Kill hammer or 2, maybe both the hammers. At least it will kill. No, it's switched target, switched to this hammer. Now this hammer is bruised up, but still survive. While my gun towers are actually maxed for my rank, still they got shredded. While he attacking me from this side as well with some rifle assaults. Dragonfly Imbi trying to stop them. He will destroy. I'm trying to build a sniper tower here as well, just to stop his assaults from doing much more damage. In my riflemen are coming out of this barrack non-stop. Yeah, those assaults will kill the dragonfly as well and kill the sniper tower as well. Actually, it's not that bad. It's not that hard to stop assault rush, but at lower rank, assault have a swag of their own. Meanwhile, he's trying to destroy my power plant one by one, so that I don't have any power plant left. He will destroy this power plant of mine as well, so I would have to switch to emergency major boost. While I will be rallying my dragonflies over here, not near his army, so that my dragonfly won't have a mind of their own and barge into his army like they are nothing. Also, I will be spamming some barracks for rifleman spam. Send 2 of my alligator towards my base, just in case I need them in defense. Okay, put some backs on gold emergency major boost. I was in desperation. I just click on the emergency mode. I didn't see if it was blue, red, or gold. Okay, now send my dragonflies here as well. His units are shortening up. My rifleman coming out. His hammers are very much bruised up already, thanks to the gun tower of mine. Now it's dead. So yeah, finally I was able to defend. Now reconstruction boost. I was thinking that he would have constructed his base away by now. He had enough time to do that. Okay, destroying his supply center. Both the supply center, all he had, and we can see he's producing something from a cyclone. As soon as a cyclone, I upgraded my AV factory level 2. Sent in my dragonfly that I had produced earlier, but he had 3 cyclones, so I fell back. Also, cyclones, we all know how imba they are. They can. Also, my dragonfly aren't even maxed, so I won't be surprised if these cyclones are able to kill my dragonfly, which they will. They will kill one of my dragonfly while my dragonfly are firing at the avia factory. Put on air raid warning boost with the hope that my alligator might reach those cyclones. He's still producing cyclones. I sent some of my riflemen that I had produced towards his base. I'll be scouting his base soon. See what he has. Maybe he has HQ over here. That's what I thought. But he had nothing. Nothing at all. Only one area factory from where he was producing his cyclone, and those cyclones were coming purely out of the command point skill card that he has. He must have. Maybe yes. That means he has quite a lot skill rank. He's still able to produce cyclones from an Avia factory without an HQ. So by now the game it is GG. I thought he was doing his contract, so I decided to help him do his contract. I killed some of his cyclones to free up his command points so that he can produce more. But I didn't attack. I destroyed his Avia factory. I would have allowed him to do his contract, but two of my Hawks refused to follow orders and attacked his Avia factory. Yeah, I instructed my Hawks to come here. When I saw that he doesn't have a cyclone over here, yeah, again my Hawks never follow orders. I was sending my Hawks away. Yeah, they are still attacking. One of the Hawks is still not following orders. Hawks are very bad at following orders, you see. Anyway, battle goes on. This was the first battle. There will be another battle in this video, so stay tuned. Now the cyclone here. Second battle would be another PvP battle between me and my opponent would be Shalom Farjoon from clan Israel Shield. He's a rank 20 Confederation player. It will be a short battle where I would be rushing my opponent with Jaguars, Grenadiers, Riflemen and Dragonflies. The map would be the Pass. It is a very small map. So I will start the battle with container collection, 3 barracks up front from 3 directions, supply centers, 3 supply centers, infantry training boost for faster collecting containers over here as well, here too. I'll get most of the containers as well, as it is a common resistance advantage of getting most of the container using scouting boost. I'm sure he used scouting boost as well. His assaults were quite fast as well. He's attacking me with assaults these assaults trying to be annoying over here. Making 5 supply centers. I have 2 riflemen here, a vehicle factory here. His assaults are trying to be very annoying. Attacking from assault from all 3 directions. As soon as I saw this, I decided to produce some coyotes, coyote or 2. I thought that he has only 6 assaults, but I would be proven wrong. Also, I made a sniper tower here to check if he might go for any rocket tower rush. Because he's rank 20, he might very well do that. He might be capable. He sure is capable of doing that. I know it. He's trying to destroy my base. Okay, so 2 assaults versus 4 riflemen. Who would win? Oh man. Oh, they won't. These assaults are very powerful. Anyway, I will be able to fend off this minor attack as I did manage to finish my sniper tower. Sending my coyote here to scout, see what he has. He's going for HQ3. While in my base, I am also going for HQ3. Avia factory I have. Also going for vehicle factory level 2. He's going for HQ3 as well. But he still doesn't have a vehicle factory. My coyote trying to be as annoying as possible. I'll send another coyote of mine to here, just to be more annoying. Okay, he has 5 supply center as well. Okay, meanwhile in my base, I am upgrading my vehicle factory to level 3. Also special vehicle factory to level special vehicle factory for porcupine, as he might go for vertex or cyclone, who knows. Also dragonflies to rush him. That's my goal, to rush him. It's a small map. Rush attacks are very common on this map, so it's not surprising. He has a fortress out by now. So also I have a dragonfly by now. I would rally all my units over here near his base. It's a small base. My units will take no time to reach his base. Okay, so yeah, dragonfly will kill his fortress one by one. Dragonflies are good at that. As soon as he saw my dragonfly, he went for a special vehicle factory. He already had a special vehicle factory before my dragonflies came in. Now my he's going for Zeus vehicle factory level 2. He stopped the typhoon production. I don't know why. Meanwhile, I already have 3 dragonfly here and a porcupine. A jaguar has already reached the base. Meanwhile, he's building bunkers Mm, don't underestimate bunker. A bunker can kill a jaguar 1v1 if it is within its range. I'm producing dragonfly non-stop, jaguars too, porcupine as well, but porcupine has a brain of its own. It went towards the bunker to get killed. Also, I didn't focus on the units, approaching units, except for jaguars, as I didn't care about porcupines. By now, I didn't care any much about porcupines because I already have jaguars, and as it can be seen, he's not producing area. So porcupine can act as an anti-infantry, but nah, it's not. He already has his use out, but he's still yet to. He won't engage. He's rallying his units behind his base. Meanwhile, my jaguars are here destroying his administrative buildings. Okay, he already has a typhoon. One typhoon can kill three dragonfly. I'm quite sure of that. Destroying his. I have also producing some riflemen to tag and damage in case he decided to engage his Zeus with my jaguars, putting my jaguars in a nice concave, destroying his administrative building slowly but surely. All my dragonflies are dead because of those typhoons. As I said, it is very easy to kill dragonfly. He's going for torrents as well now. Okay, as all double tap, he double tapped into attacking my. He was attacking my rifleman instead of those jaguar. Rifleman tanked the damage, so his jaguars will die. Also, I am on gold vehicle attack boost, destroying his HQ. He's still producing Zeus. He's going for torrents as well. Okay, now by now I'm producing grenadiers too. I have 4 jaguars, more coming non-stop. So yeah, I'm destroying his base now. He has level 2. He didn't produce torrents. As soon as I saw this, I thought the victory is imminent. Yeah, I thought, yeah, grenadiers, bunkers are shredding my grenadiers. That's very common. I kept one of my jaguar here just in case he ever decided to reconstruct his HQ. That was the wise thing to do. It did pay off. I'm destroying his power plant, and by now I thought that he has left the game. He's not in the game. So I started doing my contracts. My contracts were going for Albatross, upgrading my HQ to level 4. I was upgrading my HQ to level 4, but then I realized something when I sent one of my grenadiers here, and those bunkers were fine. So I realized that he's getting some power. Maybe he's using emergency major boost. So I decided to go up there, and there was an entire base above the cliff. Entire base. He even had some bunker barracks here. He had an entire base above the cliff. I was surprised to see this. And then I put my jaguar on siege board and started attacking those bunkers. If it hadn't been 3 jaguars, then those bunker would have killed my jaguars. I'm quite sure of that. Strong bunkers. Meanwhile, he's going for HQ here as well. Reconstructed his HQ. Yes, but this jaguar I had here, he would destroy the HQ. Also, he started. There you go. There it goes. As soon as I saw this, I decided to make a gun tower of my own. He's attacking my supply centers. Also, I didn't, not that this would have caused a defeat for me. I actually didn't even bother. I was force firing from above the cliff towards his construction yard, thinking that he won't fire back. He didn't fire, but he had an assault here which scouted my jaguar, so the gun towers will fire at my jaguars now. Meanwhile, my gun tower are destroying his base. I wasn't even bothered about it. I was continuing with my Albatross production, with my contracts of producing Albatross. Yeah, very funny. I actually had nothing. One of my jaguar that survived here, I sent it here to see what he. Also one of the porcupines here to act as an anti-infantry. But yeah, the game is already won. So or going for Hawks from one factory and Albatross from another. Yeah, he destroyed my power plant, so this AVA factory got depowered. I already had one Albatross out. I could have destroyed his rocket tower. It would have done much. But yeah, that guy sure was resilient. Now he will destroy his base. Anyway, GG. Thanks. That would be all.